Hi all. If you are watching this, I understand that you are at the juncture where you are simply wondering after OBG, what's next? And I am here today to tell you about an option that's promising, that's worthy, but yes, it is courageous. I'm talking about the youngest baby of OBG, the subspecialty of female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery, commonly known as urogynecology. The statistics say that more than half of women experience one or more pelvic floor disorders in their lifetime, and one in every nine will require a surgery for the same by the time she reaches the age of 80 years. Now, if there are so many in the society, where are they actually? You might be wondering that why don't you see so many patients of urogynecology then in your OPD? The reason is sad. It's unawareness, it's stigma, it's shame. First of all, patients do not know that these problems are abnormal and they keep on suffering in silence. Those who dare to come out to seek help neither get adequate help nor adequate referral. What can be more pathetic than the situation that many of the healthcare providers are as unaware as a layman when it comes to pelvic health of a woman? Yes, you are right. The first instinct says educate the society and make everybody aware. But my fear is different. What if a magic happens tonight, and everyone is aware tomorrow morning they are in the hospital to seek help? Are we ready? Clearly not. How many dedicated urogynecologists you know of in India? Compare them to the number of care providers for infertility, high-risk pregnancy, and fetal medicine. And wait, compare how many of you or your friends are intending to take up urogynecology as their future. No, it's not your fault. I will tell you why you haven't thought of urogynecology as an option for you. Number one, maybe there was not enough exposure during your residency. You are not aware what all can be done. You are not sure where to get trained and how to get trained. And maybe it doesn't sound lucrative to you. But not the least, you don't have a role model to look up to. I understand it. One thing explains it all, as I told before. This baby of OBG is the youngest one. Do you know infertility or reproductive medicine was the first subspecialty of OBG to be recognized? And do you know when did it happen? It happened in 1972. Yes, you heard me right. It's a 50-year-old branch. And for urogynecology, the first fellowship started in USA in the year 2011. The first fellow got the degree in 2013. How can you compare the two? My way of thinking is different. I feel the branches that are old are like mature adults. They have found their way, while new babies are full of thrill, excitement, experience, experiment, hope, and dream. A dream to change the world in the way you want. A dream to help those who have suffered in dark. Think of the day you took obstetrics and gynecology. Why you did so? Many will say because it is a mix of medicine and surgery. Now, if surgery was in mind that moment, let me remind you, most of the subspecialties you are thinking about are medical, except for gynec-oncology and urogynec. No, endoscopy is no more an isolated branch. Endoscopy or minimally invasive surgery is a technique today, which is the need of the time, whatever you do. No escaping from that. In this respect, what is urogynec? It is a lot of surgery, the thrilling ones, vaginal, lap, robot implants. no emergencies, all elective. The prognosis is so good that the patient is fit and fine the next day. Even those who were scared to laugh, you give them smiles, you give them laughter, you give their life a quality which they deserve. And in there is so much scope to research and innovate because it's so new, so unexplored. And money, trust me on that, you will never have to think about it. Watch the money pour in while you are just chasing brilliance. I know what you are thinking. If I am motivated, where to start? I agree. There is no MCH, there is no FNB as of today in India. But some institutions have started fellowships and some will be starting it very soon. Go, learn from them. Go to international centers, they are very welcoming. Get trained in USA, Europe, Taiwan, Singapore, Thailand. There are ways to do it. I can guide you for that. Make groups of like-minded folks. It starts small to turn big. That's the story of every subspecialty in medicine, believe me. The biggest pro of this field is that it's in that phase where if you get the hang of it, you are going to be known as one of the pioneers. It's for those who have a zeal to create a niche. They say, aim for the stars. But how about we become stars?